just want to come on here and do a quick 18-week pregnancy update. You guys, I'm officially 18 weeks. I can't believe it. I'm almost halfway through my pregnancy. But y'all, I just have to say this pregnancy is completely different from my pregnancy with Nevaeh. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you guys know I did pregnancy updates when I was pregnant with my daughter, and it's just totally different. That's how I knew for sure that this was a boy, because I'm way more sick. I have been way more sick this pregnancy than I have been with Nevaeh. I'm going through new things during this pregnancy that I've never gone through with Nevaeh. You guys, this past weekend I literally had to rush to the ER. You guys, I'm just gonna say it like that. You guys, like, I had this whole weekend planned. I went to visit my parents. We took Nevaeh to Chuck E. Cheese. I thought it was gonna be a chill weekend. You know, we always go and visit my parents and take Nevaeh out and have fun. And we are at Chuck E. Cheese, just having a regular day. We were playing games, arcade. We were about to order food, and literally all of a sudden I started getting like the worst headache of my life. You guys, like, it was like severe, like the extremest headache that you guys could ever feel. That's how my head felt, and I started losing vision. Like, I couldn't see, like, it was blurry. There was like flashes in my eyes. I started feeling like lightheaded, like I was gonna pass out. I had to sit down. I literally was like crying, you guys. Like, I literally cried. I was trying to like cover myself in Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I was so embarrassed. And so we went to urgent care, and they're like, no, you're pregnant, like, you need to go to the hospital. So we rushed to ER, and you guys, that was like the most scary thing that I've ever gone through my whole entire life, honestly, because see, when you're pregnant and you go to the hospital, they're gonna like get you immediately, you know, because you're pregnant, you're carrying this child and everything. And I told them my symptoms, like how like I had this extreme headache. I started getting numbness like in my hands. Like, it was literally happening when I was at the hospital. I was getting numbness in my hands, my mouth, like my face was numb. Like, it was like extremely scary. So the people literally get on the intercom, and they're like, they start saying like code stroke, like we need like a stroke person to come up here. Like, I started freaking out, because I was like, oh my gosh, I pray to God, please, I hope that this is not it, you know. So the people come, they do like a whole like stroke test on me, eye test, arm test, leg test, and praise God, after that they confirmed that it was literally just a migraine. You guys, like, all of that, I did not know migraines were that intense. Like, I've had headaches before where I've just taken a leave or whatever and I'm good. I've never experienced like a headache to this magnitude. Like, this was like, I'm just gonna say I hope I never go through that again, because I was miserable. So yeah, they took blood, they put me on fluids. I might have been dehydrated, I don't know. I had low blood pressure. I could have been a little bit dehydrated. Like I said, they had to give me fluids and everything like that. So they kept me in there for like a couple hours. They wanted to even do an MRI on me before that they rolled it out of being like a stroke. I was just like, that's too much radiation, so I opted out for that. But once they confirmed that it was not that, and it wasn't like anything, I was just so happy, because you guys, like, it could have been like a blood clot or a brain tumor or something. But yeah, they did test and everything, and I'm just happy I was able to go home. But just going into my 18th week of pregnancy, dealing with this, like, is, like I said, way different from the pregnancy with Nevaeh. Like, this is like, I did not think that like stuff like this would be happening, you guys. Like, my anxiety was coming back, and that's also one thing I was thinking of. I didn't know if the numbness and like the tingling was from anxiety, because I've gotten that from anxiety attacks before, and I didn't know if it was from that or from migraines. But I did find out that that can happen with migraines as well. So I learned so much. And like I said, I had my doctor's appointment, which you guys will see clips from that in here, and she did confirm, like, you know, that that's a symptom of a migraine and everything. So they told me I could take Tylenol and Benadryl, so that's safe for me while I'm pregnant. But yeah, just from that being the start of this 18-week was just like crazy. But other than that, you guys, I've been doing good. Besides that, I'm 140 pounds now. I can't believe it. I'm gaining weight also much quicker than I gained weight with Nevaeh, for sure. It's just very different. I started feeling him way before Nevaeh. Like I said, I started feeling him at like 15 weeks. Now it feels like real kicks, like full force. And like I said, I'm only 18 weeks, so that's interesting. So it's really cool to like go back and watch my old videos when I was pregnant with Nevaeh, then watch these ones and see how different the pregnancies are. But yeah, they definitely said they're gonna be monitoring me, and just making sure I eat right, making sure my fluids are up, I'm drinking enough water, stuff like that. So far so good. Hey guys, I'm in the doctor's office. As you guys can see, I'm waiting for my OBGYN to come in here. This is my 18-week appointment. You guys can see my little bump is growing. Today we're just gonna probably listen to the heartbeat. I'm gonna have some questions I want to ask her. What about you guys? Yeah. Are you guys excited to hear the heartbeat? It looks like we do this. Say bye. Bye. So far, that's all I have for this update. In 2 weeks for my 20-week checkup, they will be doing the anatomy scan. I told my doctor we found out at 15 weeks. She was like, that's too early to find out, and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, well, I found out 17 weeks with Neve, and that was real, like true. And they're saying with this pregnancy or whatever, like we found out 15 weeks, and they said usually they don't confuse boys as girls. They said most likely they confuse like saying that it's a girl and it's really a boy. But you guys, something was literally there. I saw it. It's a boy, but I'm like really excited to have the anatomy scan to confirm it, just because my doctor did give me a little worried, but I want to make sure it's definitely still a boy. Yeah, that's it for today's update. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back to do a 20-week update, ultrasound, whatever, so you guys can see like when we confirm the sex and everything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully it gets better. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.